Hi, hello, welcome to the show. This is David O, and I'm presenting the match which will be Arsenal versus Burnley. It happens today, Monday, the 18th of May. It is a big match, it's a massive match. There will be a welcome the bus tour parade before the match, which will hopefully inspire the Arsenal players to go out and get the win tonight, 8 p.m. Arrive at the stadium early and bring the noise, I would say. Let's see. So the the match is one of three very, very important matches that Arsenal will play in the next few weeks. This is the first match. It is a match to extend the points separating Arsenal from Man City to 5 points. So hopefully, hopefully, Arsenal can do that tonight. Let me just check on the point situation. In fact, Arsenal are currently 2 points ahead of Man City in the title race. It's just a shootout between Man City and Arsenal. All the other teams are fighting their own battles, battle for top four and relegation battles, between Tottenham and West Ham. So all the other teams are fighting their own battles. Not West Ham, Burnley, they're down and out. They have nothing to play for. Well, they have pride to play for. They have fighting spirit to play for. They have a shop window for their players, whether they stay or move on to another club. They have the shop window to prepare and to play well against an Arsenal team that is fighting for the title. And that title starts tonight, 8 p.m. at Emirates Stadium, London, UK, 8 p.m. UK time. It will be a very interesting match. Arsenal, they know that it's going to be a tough match. Let me just get up the Premier League table. They know it's going to be a tough match, and complacency shouldn't be there. They know they're fighting on two fronts, the Premier League title as well as the Champions League. But let's just focus today on the Premier League and beating what's in front of us, which is Burnley. Burnley, let's see now. Burnley are on 21 points. They've drawn their last game and lost 5 of the last 6. Burn and Arsenal, they are on 79 points, with Man City breathing down our necks on 77 points. And Arsenal play before Man City will play. Let me just double check. Man City play against Bournemouth tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. So it's a chance for Arsenal to place pressure on City. Well, there is no pressure. The bottom line is Arsenal need to win their next 2 games, Burnley and Crystal Palace, and they have won the Premier League. So that is their task at hand. Let's get this up. That's their task at hand. Yeah. I don't think it will be an easy game. I think it will be a tightly contested game. That's my honest opinion. I think that Burnley, they have nothing to play for but pride. They will most probably be in a tight defensive block and see whether or not they can hit Arsenal on the break, or they may go gun ho. But if they do, then that will open up spaces for Arsenal to counter attack. So I don't think they will. I don't think that is Burnley been fighting and scrapping for the whole season. They have poor record, but it is tough in the Premier League. It is tough in the Premier League. So Arsenal, 2 games to go. Let's see what they can do. Let's see what they can do. Mm, uh, so let's see now. Yeah, Arsenal, they not Arsenal. Burnley, they drew 2-2 with Aston Villa. That tells you something. Aston Villa team in the top 5. So it tells you that Burnley are not to be taken lightly. They can score goals. They have scored goals. They've been losing matches. They had a slender win a few days ago a slender loss against Man City. They had a loss 1-0, Man City. So don't expect, or it's a different context, it's a different match. Today is a different day, and we can expect a different, everything is different, and we will see how they do and how Arsenal do, whether they can get over the line finally. It's a long time coming, you know. 3 second place finishes, 3 disappointments. We are so close as an Arsenal supporter fan. Um, so close to achieving something very great. Mikel Arteta, the team of Arsenal, and they have just a few matches to achieve that. The last 2 matches and third match third match for the Champions League. Well, it will be about the 10th match or so. So it will be interesting to see. Let's go to right. As for team news, we know that Calafiori may be injured. There's doubts about whether Jurriën Timber will be back in time for this match at right back. Ben White has been injured and his season is now over. His potential his potential playing for World Cup England is possibly in doubt. So we know that because he has a thigh injury or so. So those are the injuries that I know of. And a predicted lineup. This is what I'm predicting, assuming Mikel Arteta will choose from, is David Raya in goal, a backline of Mosquera at right back. It could be a different player, who knows? Saliba and Gabriel in the defensive center. Hincapi as left back because Calafiori might be a doubt. In the middle of the park, I would think Rice and Zubimendi would be the players there. And up top, um, well, in the center of the park, I guess it could be Odegaard, it could be Eze. It just depends. So I'll go with Odegaard if he is fit. If not, Eze goes into that central number 10 position. Saka on the right hand side could be Madueke. Depends. I would lean towards Saka. Trossard on the left hand side, or he may give Martinelli a run out, and Gyökeres up top. I think that will be the team, or it could surprise us with having Havertz play if he is fit and available. If not, then Gyökeres starts for me. And that would be the team I would set up against Burnley. So going through it again, Rare in goal, Mosquera at right back, Gabriel Saliba in the defensive pairing, Hincapi, Rice Subimendi, Trossard left wing, Odegaard central, Saka on the right hand side, and Gyökeres up top. That would be my starting up 11. And let's see. Yeah, if you could put any comments, what you're expecting from the match, the predicted scoreline, pull it into the comments, and I'll read those out once they come through. Let's see. Let's get some quotes for you whilst we wait for that. Team news. Julian Temba is on the sidelines. Ben White gonna miss the remainder of the season. Ricardo Calafiore was also withdrawn, so he is a doubt from the West Ham game. Mikel Merino, long-term absentee, so he is not available. Connor Roberts is still working his way back for seasonal injury. Burnley are missing a few players, 2 players, Jordan Bayer and Josh Cullen. In fact, no disrespect, but I'm not a Burnley supporter. I've not followed their season, although I've not followed their season religiously. Let's look at the table once again. They are 19th, 21 points. You would expect them to be down and out, but I don't think they will be down and out. I think they will be fighting, battling, and their recent results against Man City, 1-0, 1-0 to Man City, that is, or their last match, 2-2 draw against Aston Villa, shows you that they are a team that will fight. They have lost their manager and they've got an interim in at the moment, so it is all change. But let's see if I can get some quotes up from their manager, their interim manager. No, I'm unable to actually get any quotes up. I'm unable to actually. So to conclude, it's going to be a tough game for Arsenal, I believe so. But if Arsenal want the league, they're going to have to fight, and they're going to have to, whatever the scoreline, they just have to ensure that they win tonight. Imperative that they win their next two matches, regardless of what Man City do. If Arsenal win their next two matches in the Premier League, they have won, and they will be deserved victors of the Premier League, and it will be celebration galore for Arsenal fans here in UK, worldwide. It will be celebration galore. You know, there'll be the actual media frenzy has changed in the last few weeks because of an upturn in results for Arsenal. You know, they would have sealed up this Premier League weeks ago had they had went 12 points clear, 9 points clear, etc., etc. But that wasn't meant to be. It is down to the last two, last two games. Nerves, anxiety, and all sorts will be all various different emotions will be coming to the forefront, and it is down to the players to keep their nerve, keep their bottle, stay strong, and be focused 100% in the next two games to secure Premier League title, and in the next third game to see if they can outperform, outwit, and out. I don't know if they can outplay, but they're going to have to come up with something against a PSG side looking to retain the Champions League, the Champions League title. We'll see how Arsenal do in that competition. But firstly, as I said before, all thoughts, all energy, all attention is to this game tonight. Burnley, 8 p.m. UK time, kickoff it, and hopefully, hopefully, the crowd isn't too nervous. The players aren't nervous, and hopefully they are very energetic. There will be a parade. I'll see if I can get down to the parade before the match, possibly. Uh, no guarantees, and if not, I'll see what happens. It's going to be a monumental. It is the last home game for Arsenal. Incidentally, they have come out with a new season, a new shirt for 2026-2027. I don't know if they will be playing with that tonight, but I already like the 2025-2026. I already like the 2025-2026 shirt. Gonna have to get that. So let's see how things go. Let's see. I have a message here. King of the King, Man United. Oh, I don't know what that is in reference to, but yeah, Man United, they have played superbly, I would say, under Carrick, and they are third in the league at the moment, 68 points. They won their last match, 3-2, I believe it was, and Manchester United. Um, for the Man U fans, I guess they have a very good season because they were in obscurity. They lost their manager. They have now got a new manager. They've got a new manager, and they've got a new manager, and they are looking overall they would say that is a good season for them to get into the Champions League positions, Champions League spots. So they have Champions League football for next season. So Man United fans are going to be ecstatic. In the other spots, Man City, Aston Villa, and Liverpool stroke Bournemouth for the 5th spot in the Champions League. I think Bournemouth, depending on results, if Bournemouth win against Man City, there's a slender chance they could get into the 5th position for Champions League. So it's a possibility for Bournemouth to get into the Champions League. If not, I presume they will get into Europa League. Yeah, they just need to win one or draw their last 2 games, win one or draw their last 2 games, and they will be in the Europa League for next season. So from a perspective of Bournemouth, that will be a very, very good season. I know it's let's look at the table, the Premier League table as a whole. Fighting for relegation. In the relegation places is West Ham, Burnley, and Wolverhampton. But West Ham, they're fighting against Tottenham. It's one of those 2 teams. Tottenham play Chelsea on Tuesday night, I believe it is. And if they lose that, then it goes down to the wire on Sunday, the last day of the Premier League, and it would be a shootout between West Ham and Tottenham. Whoever wins their game stays in the Premier League, and that's a fight for their fans, and that's where they are at. But coming back to Arsenal can ill afford to slip up. We are so close. The next 2 games, there's hopefully a party atmosphere at the Emirates Stadium, but we will have to wait and see how the game pans out. I'm sure all the players will be focused 100% on getting the win against Burnley and then finishing and completing the job against Crystal Palace in a few days' time. I'm sure of it, and lifting the Premier League title for the first time in 2 decades. It is a long time coming. Let's hope Arsenal can do that. Okay, and let's see what they can do in the Champions League. All right, thank you for watching. Also, if you could, in the comment section, put your score predictions. Tonight, what's my prediction? I'm just going to say an Arsenal win. Scoreline, I'm not going to reveal scoreline. I believe they can, it could go, the scoreline could be either way. I just going for an Arsenal win. Let's hope we can get the win. So thank you, and come on, you Gunners. Thank you very much. Thanks.